Hi, Saggy. I'm back after a little break. Took Melly outside, and yeah. So we have the Lighters Tarot here, and I'm going to take one from the Wisdom of the Oracle as well. So let's get your vibes in here, okay, Sag, for April. Oh, let's see here. Sagittarius, April 2021. Sagittarius. Okay. What do my Saggies need to know? Ooh. Okay, we got some right there already. They're already jumping. Okay, we'll put them out here. So, geez, you had quite a few come out here. I like to take them in threes or so. Well, first of all, you have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There could be a relationship that could be coming to completion or closure in some way with a Queen of Cups. This could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Could be a man too. But or, it could be the person you care about. Something's coming to completion, a cycle, okay? A cycle is ending. Wow, look at that. For the King and Queen of Cups right there. So we have the couple, right? And so, like when I think about my ex, my son's dad, like we got together to have our son, to parent my son, and we did a really good job. But that's why we came together, to be parents together. And it may not be your significant other either. Hi there, sacred love. How you doing? And Michi, Michi the Queen. How are you? Nice to see you. The other thing too about this, as another interpretation is, this is someone that you can see going the long distance, going the long term. Usually the 10 is a completion, though, but this is also someone you can see going the long term, the long distance with. All right. Aw, thank you, Laura. You're such a sweetheart. Then you have the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Okay. Six of Pentacles is a generosity card. It's about being generous or being the recipient of someone's generosity. It's just about also coming into more money. More money is available for what you want to do. Maybe not tons of money, but just more money. You're able to go ahead with some of your plans. You could have more work even, but there's more money available to you to do something. Also, you might also feel a bit more grounded now. Feel more stable. 6 is pretty stable, right? Then, okay, so I kind of see this Six of Pentacles in the middle of all this, all right? And these two sets on either side. So we have the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Hearts. So there's some sort of deception, okay, in April. something that breaks your heart. I think it hurts you. And it results in a, something that you're able to take off your shoulders now. You don't carry this this hurt, this pain, whatever it is, because at the 10 is when you're able to lift it off you. It's not your weight to carry around anymore. Okay, wounded but walking away. And then the 4 of Hearts is, she's up in the nest, she's resting, she's healing, healing her wounded heart. Oh, 4 of Swords. I said 4 of Hearts. 4 of Swords. So wounded, healing her wounded heart. So this could be just time that, downtime for one thing, alone time. I also see an old thread here. This also could be a couple that you know. There's a couple and they've been together forever. All right. They could have money. They could have money. They could be financially secure. They also could want to help you in some way, or something, or you help them. I don't know. There could be some sort of exchange of services. All right. But I think you end up getting hurt in the situation. Something doesn't smell right to me. All right. So they're either 2 completely different situations or they're related here together somehow. Cash paid work is good. Whatever you don't have to give to the man is good. And the man is, government and those crooks. So, in the past, we have the Knight of Swords, the Empress, and the 7 of Wands. So the Knight of Swords, you could have received some energy. You could have some sort of quick communication came in, and it required you to act quickly. There was some sort of something needed to happen quickly. Okay, it was in haste. All right, and this message, this communication that required haste, gave birth to something. Okay, it gave birth to something. It gave it began something new. There's something new here created from this, and it's something that you can nurture and grow, and you know what I mean. And you have the 7 of Wands. This, there's kind of 2 takes on this. There's, this is needing to defend your station, like your where you are, or not defending it. You're refusing to address silly things. You know who you are, you know what you stand for, although be willing to listen still. Constructive criticisms or things you might need to know. That's why restaurants have suggestion boxes, because they want to know if there's areas they can improve in, or that sort of thing. And you're open to constructive criticism and ideas and that sort of thing, but not toxic attacks, accusations, that sort of thing. You're not defending yourself in that way. This is what I kind of see. All right. This could be a new job. This could be something or not, because I'm just saying it could be new because the Empress is here. It's giving creation to something, right? And it could be work. All right. You could be working on your own, kind of in your own sphere here. There could be other people vying for your position too. Could be other people vying for your position. But it says do be open to hearing what the perhaps there's suggestions, or perhaps it's just constructive criticism that could help you. Oh, well, see, this is the thing, Egyptian, because they could be two totally separate situations. I'm talking to a lot of people. So for some people, there could be an exchange of work, but for other people, there's a situation definitely with someone or two others where you're, and especially when it comes to family situations, if you're the one that's the outsider, you're always going to lose. Family's going to always stick together. Blood is thicker than water, right? So there's some situations where you feel hurt. You could feel deceived or something in some way. And I kind of feel like that it could bring something to a culmination, to an end, but it also could be you may not carry that weight anymore. There's some sort of weight here that you might just give people this I don't want to say benefit of the doubt, but sometimes we think that others are like us. Like, oh, I wouldn't hurt someone in that way, so I can't see them doing that. And that's where therein lies our mistake, is not everybody is like us. We're all different. We're all unique and different people, and we make decisions and choices for different reasons. But sometimes we make an error in thinking that people will make certain choices or decisions because we would, but they don't. And we can get hurt in this way because that this is the thing I think that you're letting go of, is that perhaps expectation, maybe some sort of expectation in a way. And it's not your fault, Sagittarius. It's not your fault, because that's a lovely way to think. That's a beautiful way. But there's something here that, like, if you look at this card, right, she's walking into this beautiful light. It's really nice and beautiful. She's completely clear now, and she doesn't carry this weight, this issue, this chip, this whatever it is anymore. Responsibility. It's just she realizes that's not mine. That's not mine. But it does take a little time to heal, because it does hurt. It does hurt. Oh, well, I'm glad that I'm connecting with you guys. That's for sure. So in the present, the Emperor. This has been coming up a lot for Sagittarius, the Emperor. So it's kind of funny because in the collective, I just mentioned the Emperor. But first, I want to address this here. Okay. So interesting. Emperor, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Decisions and partnerships, possibilities. So the Emperor could be a person for you. Okay. This person, they're either the boss, the landlord, the father. They usually are in control. They manage others or manage some sort of property. They and so for you this, so it could be someone in your life, someone around you, right? Because I'm thinking it is somebody, because it's talking about the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. There's a decision here to make, right? And there could be a proposition even coming up, for some sort of relationship. It could be presented as a business opportunity, a business relationship, or a little of both, a little of both. um because this is definitely feelings, seeing that person as your match, your equal, um and seeing something. And also these two people, this person can be very different from you, not who you would have picked out of a lineup. Perhaps, but there's something. And maybe it's how they are in control. Maybe that impresses you. This could be you getting control over your relationships, your partnerships, but I think this is somebody. I think this is somebody. And this could be a business relationship, like I said. There's two possibilities here because this Two of Cups is here. The Two of Cups isn't always about sex. It can be about respect. This person really respects you. They think that you're honest and you have a good heart. And, they can see, if it's just platonic, this, and this could be a relationship with your father, or mother, the grandfather, getting closer again, getting closer, perhaps seeing eye to eye now. Also too, I got to tell you, the lesson in the Emperor is he has a lot of his shoulders, a lot of responsibility, right? And he has to think for more than himself. More, he has to think of, if he's the father, he has to think about his kids and the car payments and get the food, and a lot of things on his mind. And he's strategic. He has to plan all these things around each other and all that. But he could be a landlord or some sort of a own a company, be the boss, and same deal, makes decisions for the company and the employees and the who they're selling to and all sorts of things they got to think about. And I think sometimes this person too, it could be your energy or someone else's, but they're very caught up in all their responsibilities. You know what I mean? To get time with this person, to get quality time, to get audience, I guess, is it is maybe it could be difficult, but I think this person is trying to see things on your level now. I think they're coming around to try and make something work, try and create a relationship from the heart about feelings here too. For some of you, this is a professional relationship. Okay. They also respect you. Like I said, they respect you. They think you have a good heart. You're honest. You're good people. You're good people. And the you could not be sure about this. You could be sort of standing in the middle of the teeter-totter, not really sure which way to go on this. You could be waiting a bit to see which way the wind blows. You're not sure. I think you're having a hard time making the decision, and the way is not exactly clear to you yet. I think you're interested. I think that, it's kind of neat that these two twos are here, right? If you think together, they make four, they create stability. This is Pentacles, it's stability with love, you know. And this could be a really good combination, Sagittarius, for you. It could be a really good combination. However, this person could be bossy if this is a person. Also, you could be moving into a boss position, a position with more power, with more responsibility here. But if you're dealing with an emperor, they're kind of bossy. They like to be in control. They like to make the decisions. They like to, and they want you to have faith in their decisions, entrust them with things, and they want to entrust you with things too. But I just don't know a lot of Sagittarius that like to be bossed around. And if a guy, well, I should say, not just a guy or a girl, thinks they can, you're really looking at them saying, geez, I really respect you for trying. Yeah. Yep, that you had the courage to try and boss me around. Well, you got my attention. Okay, so in the future, near the end of April, you have the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, this is quick communication. It also could be traveling. You could be traveling. You could be traveling for work. Wands are usually work. So you could have more work coming in. You could have work from many places, like, not just traveling, but I mean, many businesses. You could have your own business and you're traveling around for work. You could be literally traveling, going somewhere. The other thing too is this is about communication. So you're going to be communicating a lot more with a lot more people about work. All right. About your efforts made, about getting things going. Also, the emperor could be talking to you about work. This emperor is related directly. Now, this emperor, like I said, could be your boss or landlord or something, and so could be, wanting to partner with you or somehow, because there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of things, and he sits there on his chair. You're the one that goes running around everywhere. He sits there. He tells you, you go to all those places there. Okay. Now, this could be something that's very sustainable for you. There could be a lot of money from this endeavor, from this partnership. Oh, I didn't even see this. I didn't even see this. In the first line, you have the Empress, the seed. And then in the second line, there's the Emperor. Okay. I gotta tell you, I think this person sees you as the Empress or the Emperor. Whichever way. There is the couple, the Holy Mother and Father, you know what I mean, the divine couple. And then with the Two of Cups right there, it is attached to both of those cards, the Two of Cups. I think that you could have gotten a lot of resistance from this person in the past. I think that I think that they could have been trying to upset your aura, unbalance you, knock you off your out of here, right? Out of your sphere, out of your good spot, out of your zone, right? And at least one of those wands gets through and pokes at you. At least one. Trying to get under your skin. Trying to kind of thing. And this is the kind of communication, and it sometimes could have been out of nowhere, right? And you're trying to keep your zone, right? You're trying to grow out of this. And then, it's definitely this month. It could be the second week. There's definitely going to be communication from the boss, the emperor, the landlord, or this person who it could be a potential partner for you, who is a boss, a landlord, or they have they run something, they're in control of something. And so I think you're going to get some sort of contact or something from this person. Thank you, Christina, very much. What a sweetheart. Hello, Joelle. Oh, I'm missing all these people. Annette. Yeah, and you're undecided because of how they acted before. This is why you're undecided. You're like, I don't know, and I think probably in the past, Sagittarius, you acted quickly on things and made decisions quickly, but I think you might be at a time in your life where you're taking time. You're taking more time to make decisions and think things through and maybe not jump, so quickly. But I think this there could be an offer of some sort of long-term commitment is what this possibly. If you turn it down, if you decide not to pursue this, and I'm talking about if this is a potential partner, this emperor, okay? If you turn it down, they will lock you out. You will not exist. Okay? So there's no friendship. No, but can we be friends? No. You can't be friends. They want it all. They want it all. All of it. And I think it's very hard for you to give it all, Sagittarius. It's very hard for you to give all of yourself. And I think there's a lot of temptation here in this relationship, or this, it could, whatever this tempting offer is, there's, there's, there's a lot that attracts you, and that you would like about it, but there's something I feel that, you know what I kind of feel? I kind of feel like you're mushy. I think you're mushy on the inside. I don't think you're as tough as you put on or you make out to be. And you're easily hurt by these pokes. And you know what I mean? And I think there's a big fear of this. I think there's a big fear of it. And I don't know, you might want some, like you might say, well, how about we try this or we try that? And no, they want it all. So if this is a boss, they want you to work for them, just for them. This is a potential partner. They want to get married or they want you to move in. They want it all, and this is difficult for you, I think. It's difficult for you to um, give all of yourself. Like you're resistant, and I think because you're freedom loving, you know what I mean. You don't want to be told what you to do. I think you love a relationship and love security, and also love someone that thinks that they're in control. But you need that freedom, and if they trying to, get too much around you, you're not going to like that at all right. So I think, somebody, going back to these cards that fell out, and I realize that some of them, hi honey, how you doing? um oh yeah, there's a lot of us like that don't want to show vulnerability. And in that strength card, I always say takes a lot of strength to show you're vulnerable, to show that sensitive side, and that something might hurt you. It's hard. Um, yeah, so you're looking for like a daddy, like someone to take care of you, right? So tell me for Sagittarius. Oh, so wait a minute. I was going to say something. So, not all of you, this is not a romance reading. You may not have someone around you, or you might be happily married. All that. This is just for some of you. And sometimes I know, I'm the same way. I am the same way. I've been hurt a lot, but that's because we're soft and mushy on the inside, right? So, like I'm saying about this emperor, could even be a water sign because there's strong water here, okay, between these two. But they want the whole 9 yards. They want, like, they could be very mushy too. Could be very, very mushy, and want to be married, and like everything, have everything together, okay? On the other hand, they could be very hurtful, very hurtful, and can hurt as hard as they love. You know what I mean? Can hurt as hard as they love. And I'm not sure you're up for that, because as tough and as strong as a Sagittarius is, they're not up for that. I'm not up for that. Your spirit isn't, and you can't take it over and over and over again. You know what I mean? You just can't. You will leave a situation like that. You'll be like, I don't think so. exit stage left or stage right or whatever. But in the middle up there was the 6 pentacles. So they could offer you actual money or some sort of security. Like they might offer you a contract that's like, really, you're going to pay me 50 grand a year to do that? You know, so they might offer you an irresistible deal, some sort of security. But as I've said before, money does not move Sagittarius. It's tempting. And depending on what stage you are at in life, it might be very tempting because you want security. You want stability. Who doesn't, you know? But not at the expense of your heart. Like you're in it for this. You say, I'm in it if it's going to be like that. I'm in all the way, you know, but I am not in for this horse shit. I'm not in for this. Would you stop it? Every little sound in the hall, eh? So they might make you an absolute, you know, some sort of offer, some sort of, I don't mean money, but something that for you feel like safe or secure. They might offer you a house or buy you something. I feel like they might sweeten the deal somehow and say, well, what if I give you this, or what if I do this? You know, they want you that bad. They think of you as their perfect person. Now, like I said, if this is in love, you are it. There's no one else, okay? Because we got both the King and Queen of Cups and the Emperor and the Empress, you know, and no other people, just them. If this is a business relationship, they want you. They want you running that department, or they want you that's on the road speaking for them because they trust you. And they know that you wouldn't steal. And they know, you know what I mean? They don't trust a lot of people to be their voice. They're one out there speaking, representing in some sort of way. You could be offered some sort of financial deal, but I feel like there's something you're going to have to give up. You're going to have to sacrifice, and I'm just not sure you're willing to do it, Sagittarius. I'm just not sure you're willing to do it, and I'm so proud of you. Is what I gotta say. Is you know. We just, we need to, if we could just be honest and say what we think, what we feel, what we want, if we could just say it, there'd be so much nonsense avoided. You know what I mean? And so if these people could be open and could talk and communicate with each other about really what they want, what they really want, I think a lot of this could be avoided. A lot of this could be avoided. But I just know there's something you're not going to stand for. And I don't care if they have $1 million. You're going to say, my pride and my integrity won't let me. You know what I mean? Baby, honey. On the other hand, if this person, can be kind and beautiful and sweet and compassionate and loving, I think you're all in. I think you're all in. And it's exactly what you want. I think they can rely on you just as much as you can rely on them, because don't forget, you're the empress or you're the emperor. You're their equal. I should put it like this. You're their equal. You know, he doesn't have to worry, you know, because he knows that she's everything that he isn't. And same here. You know what I mean? So there I think something about communication is important here. Is I think it's really, really important. Open communication, you know. Um And yeah, anyway, Saggy my Badaji. I got one card out of the Wisdom of the Oracle. I know I was shuffling these already, but I got going on a spiel. Thank you guys for all the likes. You're sweethearts. You are sweethearts. Ah, you might be right, Em. You might be right. You never know. You know, that's very much a Leo. Is I could see a Leo being the emperor. They like to be in control. I could also see Gemini. Um, um, a few different, a few different. Um, they like to have people to have a good impression of them too. You know, they would never want anyone to think they're not in control. You know, they like people to think they got their stuff together. They know exactly what they're doing. We just got a flipper. Not for you. What is so interesting about this card? So this person may not be for you. First of all, they may not go around about this the right way. You know, they're going about everything wrong. They're offering you money. Oh, here, I'll buy you a car if you move in. Um, you know, and I think they have a ton of feelings, but the way they're coming across, the way they're trying to deliver this or do it is they're like, what? So not for you. Look in this card. Can you see this fortune cookie is sitting in the middle of this chess game? Has anyone moved a piece yet? No, no one has moved a piece yet. And normally in chess, white always goes first. Okay, no offense to anybody out there. It's just chess. And so there also gets the impression that, you know, look at this. This is being served. This is being served. So a choice here. Make your move. And you know, some sort of fortune. Let's see what the old book says. And it's a 6. And in chess, every move is well thought out. You're that one thing could affect everything, you know. So and the emperor holds a chess piece in his hand. He's the master of the game. The master. Don't forget it. So don't even try to play with this person. You will lose. And you're not a game player anyway, Sag, you know? Okay, so not for you. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. Ah, you hear that? That is so cool. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. Hey, Anno. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates, let me hold that up, that you are not going to attain what you want right now. That indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have much clearer idea of what is in your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. I like this message. So it's kind of what I've been saying. You know, the way that something is being presented is I don't know if you like it. I'm not sure because you feel uneasy here, right? You feel uneasy, and she's out in the middle of the desert. It is not clear which way to go. They all look the same. You know what I mean? And she's really undecided. She doesn't want to start heading in any direction because of this past behavior. I think there's some past hurt. I think this could have already happened, this hurt, and you decide, I am not, letting this affect me or bother me. I'm not carrying this anymore, and you may have had a bit of time to heal. And so this is why, because when we walk away from something, when we decide, I'm not doing that anymore, I'm not letting that weigh me down anymore, this is not mine to carry. Life sometimes says, are you sure? Are you sure you're not going to carry things anymore? Well, let's just test you then. And they'll throw a little test at you, and might be it. And this, like I said, is some sort of tempting offer, and it leaves you, there's some sort of uneasy feeling about it. It's hard for you to decide. You also could be waiting, trying to bide your time, waiting for a message or an indication that you're afraid to be left out in the cold, is what you are afraid of in the end. I also want to tell you, Sagittarius, that I think you're putting money aside, and if you're not, you should. Because I'm not saying you are going to be left out in the cold, but you should start tucking some money away if you have any to spare. I've been really watching what I'm spending. I'm trying not to eat out at all, and you know what I mean, because I just want my money to last longer, because we're so unsure still about everything. But so this is what I'm saying. You also might be going without. Like, this doesn't mean for everyone necessarily that you're being locked out, but you might actually, like I said, be going without, not spending, not, trying to be thrifty, trying to think about, what am I, do I really need this? Or you know what I mean? Like, trying to be more careful, make your money last. All right. Not so, just ordering something because you like it. Like I said in the collective reading just a little while ago, you may be getting an urge to purge, okay? To get rid of stuff you don't use anymore, you don't need anymore. You're also less likely to want to fill your place back up again. So you might be trying to get some space, get some breathing space, right? So anyway, all the best. Aw, thank you, 55. I'm 56. So we're close. Um, anyway, Sag, so you may turn this down. You might turn it down. As good as it looks, as tempting as it is, if it's not right for you, it's not right for you. And you, because you have learned from past lessons, right? That's what these are about, past lessons. And you're not going back to that anymore. So you're truly trying to make wise choices, smart choices. I do think that your perfect person, your, what do they say, that your divine counterpart is around, they're lurking around. So if this person, if this emperor, empress, water sign possibly, if they want to be your divine counterpart, then they will figure it out. You can be as honest as you can and as plain, as you can, to explain your expectations, explain your position, why you feel this way, why you do or don't, want to do something. And, the emperor will be the emperor and he will strategize, right? He's used to buying things, just saying, here, I want that, or do this, or, so he's used to like ordering things and stuff. And you're saying, well, not so fast. Here, hold on a second. What do you mean, hold on a second? Aw, thank you, 55. Thank you so much. And this is another reason, like an emperor and a Sagittarius aren't like, I don't know. It would be interesting to see the statistics of how many Sagittarius there are in the military, because that's why I never went in, because I just don't know if I can be, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. So when someone tries to put us in a spot or in a place, and, it's, oh, we yearn to break out of it. I want to break free. So anyhow, guys, you'll have to let me know what you think, of course. And I'd love to bring you fantastic news. And please write to me and tell me if this actually works out for you. You know what I mean? If it works out in your favor, I'd be glad to hear that. Um, and it is going to work out in your favor because you're doing what's right for you. Okay. You're doing what's right for you. And when you do that, that's part of the test, right? When you do that, that's when your what is waiting for you, what you're supposed to be lined up with, is presented. Because sometimes we're tested. Are you sure you're not going to put up with that anywhere? Are you sure? That sort of thing. Right on, right on. you know um like I said, you might get a kick out of this person too, because they think they're the boss, and it's like, no, I'm not doing that. Are you kidding? I hate that stuff. Dishes? You got me wrong when you thought I was that girl. Anyhow, my dearest darlings, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I love all your support, and I love talking to you and seeing you all on here. I'm just really glad to see you. I love doing these lives because I get to talk to you, and I don't know, there's some different energy in it. You know what I mean? There's some sort of different energy. So please let me know. Happy April, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now. Toronto. Hi, Murray. That's right. That's right. You got her, Toyota. That's right. I'll talk to you again. Love you. Bye-bye.